Well, hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome in. We are reading about the past person, your ex, okay? We're going to see what is going on with them, okay? We're going to first start out at the time this went by the wayside and then move forward in time and then try to predict the future of what may happen between you two going forward, okay? Of course, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, well, I invite you to do so. I would love to have you be a part of my soul family that way, okay? And then also, if you would like to book a personal reading, well, guess what? You can. One and only one way, and that is by following the directions in the description box below my most recent video, always, okay? You can see everything you need to know there, and I'm doing emergency readings now as well. Okay, Scorpio gang, and of course, I truly appreciate the likes and comments. It means the world, especially the support that you guys have given me over the last about week and a half. I had to take a break, as many of you know. With that being said, Scorpio, let's get to the reading, and here's where we're going to start. What we're going to do first, in the first part of this reading, we are going to go back at the moment that this thing went by the wayside between you and your past person, okay? What were they thinking? What was in their heart? What were their actions? Anything that we can get as far as energetically, what was going on with them at the time that this thing went by the wayside, going back in time. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, your person, what was in their mind? All right. Interesting. This was not an easy decision, Scorpio. I can see that right now with your person. Okay. I can see, oh yeah, okay. This was not an easy decision. Not an easy decision. You know, it's kind of interesting. All right, I think I see, all right. So here's the thing. All right. Your person, whether you know it or not, Scorpio, some of you may know this, some of you may not. But your person struggled with this decision for a hot minute, okay? Two of Wands really stood at the fork in the road, if you will, and was just, I don't know. You know, there's times that this thing is really, really good, and I really hope things would take, you know, have a lot of hope that things will turn around for whatever the issue is in their mind. And I'm going to talk about what I think it could be, okay, in a minute. But they, even when they walked away, energetically, they were still holding on. You may not be aware of that. They may have pretended to have all their stuff together and to be totally fine, but they were still holding on, and there was unfinished business in their mind, okay? What this may mean is that they left you hanging, gave you probably a flimsy excuse, and I think I see that in some of the cards as a possibility for some of you, Scorpio, that you were given a flimsy excuse, or any at all. Maybe they even ghosted you, okay? Because I think in their mind, they really struggled with this thing, okay? For, like I said, for a hot minute. And they were still holding on. This was not an intuitive-based decision. Point blank, period. This is one where, and I think I know what the issue may have been. We're going to talk about that. I'm looking at some cards here, and I've clarified them ahead of time, so I would kind of know. But it was not intuitively led. Probably not, I don't know. I don't want to speak too soon. Maybe not a wise decision, but we're going to see. But you know, even then, and I don't know if there's a third party or not. I don't really have anything that says that, but I don't, you know, but in their mind, you were their one and only. What is it with these people and these X readings? You know, I have yet to, I've seen it in my own life, so I know it to be true. But yet, watching humans and their thinking and their behavior and trying to logically get from point A to point B, I don't understand, but okay. The Libra reading was similar. It baffled me too, the logic, and I talked about that a little bit in the Libra reading. But okay, let's just talk this thing through. All right, I think they were acting like they were fine about it. I'm just going to say that. And in their mind, this may have been like a temporary move. Maybe, maybe not. But they felt like they were putting some drama behind them. Now, what could have happened is you may have had some kind of financial or family issue. If it was family, it could have been meddling. People meddling where they didn't have any, only the people involved in a relationship have a damn thing to say about how it goes. Point blank, period. And now I will say this. Don't blame the family member or the friend or whoever was in your person's ear. Your person listened. That's on them. Okay, so the responsibility for each party that was involved in the da-da-da goes where it goes. Don't get it twisted, okay? But your person was looking for equal give and take here. And I think this was maybe financial or family because we have the Six of Pentacles here. And maybe they thought you, maybe in their mind, or maybe because of these yin-yin, and they finally became convinced of this in their own mind, they felt like they were doing all the giving and you were giving all the taking, or that this was not financially equitable, either financially or just in general, equal give and take, okay? That's what I'm getting from this. And in their mind, this caused financial loss or family issues or whatever. Sounds awfully flimsy. We're going to dig deeper. You know how we roll with this thing, Scorpio. As we go along, sometimes we find out I've got a gut feeling about what's caused the real issue, but we're going to see. Okay, I've got a lot of intuitive leanings about this whole thing, but I don't want to speak too soon. But I'm going to give you the zodiac signs, and we're going to fast forward a little bit in this thing and read further, okay? All right, so we have a lot of earth here. We have fire and water, and we have Gemini. We have fire again. So that's about it. All right, so it could be any sign. I don't really get too overly caught up in signs, as you well know, as it relates. It's more about the story, and that right there will tell you whether or not this, is your story. I mean, if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, then catch me on the last one or the next one or whatever, Scorpio. I read for a lot of different Scorpios, and I know not all of you are having the same experience. But okay, Scorpio, I've got some gut feelings about what the real issue is, and because that excuse seems awfully flimsy to me, and oftentimes that is indicative of another issue, and if you've watched me very long, you probably know what I'm thinking. But okay, let's look at today. The moment that you, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, are watching this video, what are your person's thoughts about you now? The connection? Do they miss you? Do they still love you? Are they still holding on, or have they released this thing? Have they moved on? Do they think about reconciliation? I mean, what's going on in their mind? Well, and in their heart, right? Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's find out. Well, I was right about them being worried about other people's opinions. That much is true. All right. So interesting. Okay, so let's talk it through. Yes, they do think about you, but do they open up? Probably not. Okay, probably not. And I don't know what the roadblock is, but for whatever reason, they ain't saying a damn word about it. Mom's the word. But do they think about you? Well, yeah, they do. Okay, they think about positives and negatives. Hear me out, and I'll tell you more. Okay. There's times they think about the family or financial debacle. There's times they think about this could possibly have an eventual positive outcome with some work. They think about the drama. This came up in the first reading, and the outside influence, and worrying about other people's opinions, okay? And really, they just sit on it, point blank, period, okay? And I do think they're working on themselves a little bit, but yeah, I do. I think they're maturing and they're growing, okay? But emotionally, they go back and forth, okay? At times, they're emotionally closed off to this. At other times, they know that you're their one and only, and if they just put the work in, Yes, it would be a lot of work, but there would be success. So they are really just, they're arguing with themselves, and that's kind of what I see. That's kind of what I see. All right, and so that's what I'm going to say about that. And that's where they are right now, okay? Now, what might they do in the future? Well, we're going to find out as soon as I give you the zodiac signs that we just pulled. We have water and earth and fire and air. You have Leo and you have Aries. All right, Scorpio, so here's what we're going to do now. Now that we've gone that far, let's do this, Scorpio. Let's do this. What might their future actions, feelings, thoughts be? What are they going to do about this? What are they going to do? Well, let's find out, Scorpio. Are they going to reach out? Might they reach out? Or are they just going to sit there and do this all day? Some people do. You'd be surprised. Some people are just fine to sit there miserable. Me? No. It's like, I want to know something so that we either got this or we don't, and I'll move on. That's just me. But okay. Some people, that's not them. Let's find out whether this person is going to sit there. You know, there's a saying, crap or get off the pot. And I kind of cleaned it up a little bit, but that's what we're talking about here. What are they going to do about this, Scorpio? Are they going to continue to go back and forth in their mind, or are they actually going to speak up or reach out or try to reconcile? What might any sort of, will there be any communication? And if so, what type? Damn, Scorpio. Okay. There's going to be a lot of arguing at first. I'm going to tell you that. I got that. Okay, first of all, they're real uncertain about whether or not to even reach out. They're trying to be real secretive about it, okay? But and I do think they're going to. I do. Now, I know the Knight of Cups is in reverse, but hear me out on this thing. They are going to reach out, and I'm going to tell you why they're going to reach out. The reason I think you're going to hear from them is because they're going to blame you, because that's what the the Knight of Cups in reverse is all about. You did all this, and I did nothing. It was all your fault. That's going to be the beginning of this conversation, okay? Then they're going to be a little bit more honest with themselves, okay? And then they're going to, again, back and forth. I'm really better off without you financially, specifically, Nine of Pentacles. And this person may be self-employed. They feel like their money and family is better. And that's going to be something that's said. First, they're going to blame you. Then they're going to be a little bit honest, but it's still not intuitively led. Then they're going to say, but I'm better off without you. And then they're going to say, I'm emotionally closed off. Oh, wait, let's get married. Again, I love you, Scorpio. This is not about you. This person, I can't. Okay, it's like, make up your damn mind. Okay, either you want to be single or you want to be married. So we're going to see where this thing is going to go. They're going to reach out, but it's not going to be pleasant. Eventually, it's going to lead to this, but you're going to go through all kind of crap before you get there, and I don't know if this person's worth it to you. You got Pisces, and you got Leo, you got water, earth, and that's it. All right, so probable outcome on this thing. Lord. Regardless, if you go back with this person and both of you have not independently fixed whatever caused this to go by the wayside to begin with, okay, it will happen again and hurt worse. If you don't go back with this person and you go out with somebody else and you start seeing somebody and get involved before you fix what happened, because you both have issues right now, okay? If you don't fix it, you're going to manifest another debacle, and that one will hurt worse. So if you don't fix this, your next experience, whether with this person or someone else, is going to hurt worse. There are energetic reasons for that. There is a reason the universe does things the way that they do that way, and I have all of that explained in a lot of my playlists, which I'm not going to go into for this tarot reading, but that's why it is so, so important. Time heals nothing. Time plus work, okay? And that's what that's about, okay? Shadow work and healing. All right, so let's do this. Where then, when this person reaches out, will this go from here? Will it be more back and forth, or will it be something solid? Will this person do any growing and working on themselves? We can find out. Well, all right. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. There's a lot of love here, first of all. Okay. Second of all, I'm predicting your person actually works on some stuff. It's going to be a long road. You're not going to be looking for perfection immediately, but what you are going to be looking for is progress. Work with results. It's better. Okay, it's better this week than last week. It's better the next week than this week. You see what I'm saying? Okay. There's a lot of love here. You've pulled a pregnancy and marriage card, motherhood, fatherhood, okay? There's still a lot of emotional immaturity here. There's still a lot of them needing to see your value and get over the things of the past. This came up again, this Queen of Pentacles reversed, the financial and or family issues in their mind. They're going to have to get over that stuff, and I don't mean ignore that it ever happened. If it did happen, I don't know, but that's got to be resolved. If it did happen, then they need to heal and forgive you for it. They need to do that whether or not you go back together. But we're reading for you and not them, so we'll focus on you, okay? And you need to heal from that, whether you actually did it, it needs to be healed from, or whether you were just accused of it. Either way, that's an issue that you got to work on. But will this person work on things? Well, I'm predicting that they work on themselves and they heal and they do the energy work. That's what that card is about. And then they work on this together. And what you build is going to be something solid and less drama and built on truth with a lot of emotion. This is a pretty high vibrational card. That's what's predicted. Energies can change. What is going to make this happen, you can only do a part of, okay? You can fix you. It is up to the other person to do them. Now, do I predict that they will? Yes. Can energies change? Yes. So you have to understand that if you guys both don't do the work, energetically, you will no longer be aligned, because if you work on you and they don't work on them, then you're energetically not going to align anyway. And so you have to keep that in mind. All right, and here we have pulled Aries, Scorpio, and we have pulled water and earth and air. Okay, so let's do this. Let's pull romance oracles for you guys about this connection. Romance oracles for the Scorpio gang about this connection, please. Let's take a look. Playfulness. Sometimes, you just need to be playful and flirt and have fun. Did I not say that finances for many of you are the issue here? Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. That's consistent with what we said, okay? And, some of you really do need to consider releasing. I mean, your specific situation. Others, I predicted this, okay? And so at any rate, I hope that's helpful to you, Scorpios. I know this was kind of a different sort of an X reading. They never cease to amaze me. I never know what's going to come out in the cards until they actually do. But I really, really kind of think, just overall with this reading, this person, I hope they heal from this stuff. Because to me, and I don't know, but I think outside influence had a lot to do with their decision. I really do. And I don't think it was really what they wanted to do to begin with. Just saying. So with that being said, Scorpio gang, if you haven't subscribed, I hope you will. Hit me up for personal reading if you want to delve into more detail. I do emergency readings now, and you can see all of that information below in the description box, okay? Thanks again for the likes and comments. Many blessings, Scorpio gang.